Hey, this your boy Armed Forces Sports TV. We back with another one today. I got the house to myself today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be kicking out a good amount of videos today. Thank goodness, cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been lacking, man. My wife been on me, but I tell y'all this. Today I want to talk about casual boxing fans and what y'all need to do to get y'all respect. If y'all want respect, or if y'all just want to stay fanboys, whatever, do what you gotta do. Stay fanboys. But I tell you this, casual boxing fans, if you're not watching boxing on the regular, if you're not watching these new guys coming up, go ahead and watch these guys. Go ahead and watch all the divisions. I know a lot of people don't watch the booger weights. You know what I'm saying? Booger weights, to me, I would say anything, I would say below 130. I mean, the only guy that I really checked for below 130 when he was there was Gary Russell Jr. And that's because I like him personally. I like his fighting style and everything that he does. But casual boxing fans, y'all got to stop. Because y'all say and do some of the craziest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on a ship one day, just relaxing. Me and my boys, we go out on the smoke deck. We got an area on the ship that we go out there, because you know how the Navy is. The Navy is turning into more of a business than a brotherhood. So now they done pushed us on our little side, our little section. Even if you vape, which when I used to vape, I was allowed to vape anywhere. But now, you vape, you smoke. So you go over there in your little corner. So we out there talking, even and the conversation got so heated. We had people out there that didn't even smoke. People that were just walking by that wanted to see what we was talking about. Because I had started the conversation and there was a bunch of casuals out there. And one guy, he was like, well, you know the problem with boxing? People aren't fighting each other. And I said, you know what? I said, you know what? You're right. I said, I agree with that. And I'm like, man, he was an older dude too, man. Mexican dude. He was probably like he's about 50, 45. He wasn't actually in the Navy, but he was a contractor. So he comes out to sea with us and stuff like that. And they make real good money. Real good money, even though that's off the topic. And my mans was sitting there talking, and he was like, the problem is, I want to see these fights with these fighters not fighting each other. Well, I'm like, well, who you want to see? Because he was so passionate about it. I'm thinking he's finna say some ill shit. So I shut the fuck up. Because usually I take control of the conversation. Because really ain't nobody on the ship that know more about boxing than me. Probably there's a chief on the ship. And he old than a motherfucker. He been watching boxing, he said, for about 35 years. So I can't compete with him. He know about a lot of fighters that I haven't even heard of. But this old guy, this contractor says, I want to see Lomachenko versus Triple G. And everybody froze. Even the other casuals froze. He was like, I feel like Lomachenko's ducking Triple G. He needs to fight him. I know he's a weight class ahead, but he needs to fight him. And I said, are you aware that Lomachenko fights at 135, 130, and Triple G's a full-blown middleweight, like 160 pounds? And then he proceeds to say, well, it's only 30 pounds. People's weight fluctuate all the time. I said, oh, hell no. This motherfucker retarded. But these are the type of casual boxing fans that you're going to get that are going to come into your space and talk shit and run their mouth and shit like that. You can't let these guys piss you off. Because I ain't going to lie to you. A lot of them, they annoy the fuck out of me. They piss me off. Because I'm like, if you don't know what you're talking about, go on and get the fuck on. And since I've been making videos, you know what I'm saying, so far I've had one ill statement. Like one thing that I've said that was completely wrong, that was brought to my attention. You know what I'm saying? And the guy sent me the comment, and I commented him back. I took my L, I ate my crow. I said, you know what, you're absolutely right. And he had respect for me because of the simple fact that I did that. But when you're wrong, eat your crow. When you're wrong, don't disappear. Don't delete your channel and stuff like that. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're wrong, just be wrong. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you're wrong on a prediction because that's your opinion of the fight. Or if you're wrong due to lack of research, get your research skills up. And the reason I was wrong was due to a piece of research that I didn't research on. You know, I had got it from a source that I felt like was credible. And it is a credible source. Like, I've researched a lot of his things. But when he said it, I kind of felt like it was wrong. But I didn't fact check it because of the fact that he's been 100% right every time I've went to fact check it. And I didn't have time to do it, and I didn't feel like doing it. And I was in the middle of a video. Like I said, I don't write stuff down. I basically go off the head in the research that I've done. So I made my mistake there. But the guy, you know what I'm saying, he comes back, he comments regularly and stuff like that. But we have that mutual respect because he knows that if I'm wrong, I'm going to go look it up. And that's what I had to do, and that's what I had to get better at and things like that. When you're a man, you own up to your problems and things like that. And that's what you casuals don't want to do. And that's hence the problem that we have with this AJ and Wilder fight. That's the problem we have. It's the casual boxing fans that create all these problems because they don't want to go research. They don't want to go read the articles. And shame on you that actually do the research and go read the articles and still come out here and lie. That's even motherfucking worse because now you're a fucking devil because now you know the truth and you still sit here and lie. That's worse than being ignorant. If you're ignorant and you don't know something, it is what it is. But when you know something and you still come out and lie, that's the problem. So I think there needs to be a new term. Casual boxing fans all get a bad name. My father is a modern casual boxing fan. He can tell you anything about old boxing and stuff like that. And I'm going to get him on here to do a couple of videos because I really need help with stuff before the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Or at least before 85. I need help with that. So he going to come on and help me out and put me on to some fighters and stuff like that. But I think we need to have casual boxing fans, and we need to have another name called super casual boxing fans. And I think the problem are the super casual boxing fans. That's like me trying to comment on hockey. Bro, I couldn't name 5 hockey teams. I'm from Chicago, so I can name the Blackhawks. Detroit is right next to us, so I know the Detroit Red Wings. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you ask me anything else, I couldn't tell you. So what I look like going to a hockey channel, running my fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? I would look like a fool because I'm a super casual hockey fan. I only watch when Detroit is playing and when Chicago is playing. So what right do I have to go to some channel that's an expert in hockey and run my fucking mouth? I don't have the right. And I don't understand why these guys that are super casual boxing fans come over here and run their mouth. And and I know a lot of these boxing fans, they probably know everything in the world about basketball, baseball, or football, or even maybe soccer. And I think that's the problem. I ain't gonna say I think. I'm gonna stop using that word because I gotta change my vocabulary. I talked to one of my guys about that. I know that's the problem. These super casuals, y'all got to go. And they got to start being called out. And block these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't block them. Like I said, I'm petty. I enjoy talking shit to them. But y'all big channels out there and things like that, the Wrench Gang, shit, Wrench Gang, get on their ass. Block these motherfuckers, man. Get them up out of there. They ain't got no place here. Shit. The wrenches, shit, we are the security guards of the motherfucking channels. Get these motherfuckers up out of here. Now, I don't believe in kicking people to the ground because they have an opinion. Having an opinion is different. But when you being disrespectful, you being racist, and you telling the blatant lie, you got to go. You got to get up out of here. And even if you don't want to block them, at least heckle them. You know what I'm saying? Ask them. Where you get that information from? Drop a link, especially when it's a live stream. A lot of these guys do live streams. It could be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours long. You know what I'm saying? You got time. Go get you a link and bring that shit back. And then it could be a couple of commenters. Go review that link. And then I guarantee you they won't come back with a link. And see, I respect a casual that would say, hey, I was wrong. They don't deserve a block. Or I respect a casual that may send a link. And it could be a bad link. It could be a fake article. Or it could be from a non-credible source. You get what I'm saying? At least he could say I was ignorant and I got the information from the wrong place. Or he could still be ignorant and say I think it's true. But at least he went and got the information and read it and looked it up. You get what I'm saying? But when there's no nothing and you just disappear, hey, get the fuck on. Don't come back. But y'all casual boxing fans, y'all got to stop. Even y'all casual boxing fans, y'all got to stop. But this your boy Armed Forces Sports TV. I'm going to be back later with some more videos or whatever. But y'all got to get these guys in check. They got to stop with the fuck shit.